What's up guys, FluidWolf here bringing you yet another tutorial, and today we're gonna learn how to install and use Kali Linux. Now if you're like me and you're using a Windows PC or a Mac OS, well, if you're basically using anything else than Linux, you're gonna have to follow these steps before you can install Kali. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna install VMware ProStation. Now we're gonna go ahead and make this search, and you're gonna find out that basically you need to pay the license to use it, but it would be dishonest from us to tell you to buy it if you don't want to. So really, if you go on kat.cr, or if you hang around the Pirate Bay a bit, you're probably gonna find a pretty great torrent for it. You can also try it for free if you're not sure what you want to use Kali Linux for. So once you've installed it and set it up, what you're gonna do is you're gonna type Kali Linux 2016, get the latest edition, so 2016.1, go to downloads, and download the 64-bit ISO version of the file. So it's really important, guys. Don't download the torrent part, just the ISO, the ISO format. So because VMware ProStation is gonna read it in this format, so that's what you need to do. Just download it. Takes quite a while. It's a big file, as you must have seen. And once you've downloaded it, you can launch your Workstation Pro, create a new virtual machine. Go typical, go to installer disk image file, go to Kali Linux, the ISO you just downloaded, and then you just need to open it. Now it's important that you select Linux as the guest operating system, because what we've basically done here is that we created a virtual machine running on Linux, so we can run Kali, which basically normally just runs on Linux. And also it's important that because you downloaded the 64-bit ISO version, you choose a 64-bit Linux OS. So keep going, enter the name you want, doesn't really matter. Alright, sorry guys, I already have a Kali virtual machine here. So and then you gotta keep going. That doesn't make a difference really, and neither does this. So we're gonna keep going. You don't need to customize your hardware if you just want to try it out. And now you've got your virtual machine up and running. And the first time you're gonna run Kali on your virtual machine, it's basically gonna take a little while to load. There we go. We've got the live AMD 64 version, which is the default version we're gonna run every time it boots up. And basically we have the infamous gray lines on a black background that are greeting us and showing us that everything works, and checking the status of Kali as it installs itself. So I'm gonna profit and use these few seconds that the software allowed me to the software gave me, to basically explain you guys what Kali is. So Kali, for those of you who fell on this video by pure randomness, and Kali is a pen test tool. Now, what does that mean? Kali allows tech companies and IT security professionals to scan and exploit network flaws. What does that mean? Well, it allows basically the person that uses it to listen and find vulnerabilities in a server or a client's network, in order to attack it and maybe get informations, find potential flaws, and basically it's used to test the strength and the weaknesses of a system. And how do you do that, one may ask? Well, that's pretty straightforward actually. With Kali, which is the latest and actually the most powerful pen tests platform after Backtrack I've known in a while. We have multiple steps which begin at information gathering and end at exploitation, or even post exploitation if you really wanna want to save and install backdoors on the network. One of these days I'm gonna go more deep on the Kali functionalities because they're really interesting, notably Metasploit. Metasploit is a framework that allows you to, make exploits and payloads, and you can also perform basic, pretty cool functions with the Kali terminal without using any other applications. So I'm gonna go ahead right now and install the Whois package, which you should try. You should do it if you want to check that your client actually works. So if you don't know Linux code, I suggest you maybe learn it a little bit before getting into Kali, because you're gonna need it for everything you're gonna do within Kali. So what we're gonna do is we're going to install Whois. Actually, it would take a few seconds, and Whois will allow us to check if Kali can perform a basic passive data gathering operation. So we're gonna go ahead and wait for it. Basically, using Whois is completely legal, so there's no active data gathering and data mining right now. That's why I've used Whois and no other commands such as nmap, which are much more, let's say, not legal. So now Whois is getting set up, and I'm going to show you guys how to check that the platform is running. We're gonna go ahead and type Whois, and we're gonna type google.com because it's a very well-known server, platform, and website. So we're gonna go ahead, and now the Whois command has been performed, and we've got all the informations we want. We've got the Whois server, the URL, we've got addresses. I'm looking for the address actually. Where is it? We've got all the servers, IP addresses. Where are you? So basically, yeah, Whois allows you to get a shit ton of data about the network you're trying to scan and listen to. So yeah, there we go. See, you have registered city, states, phone. You can find really a shit ton of informations with Whois, and that's just the type of operations Kali allows you to perform. And that was basically how you could install and get Kali set up on another device that does not run Linux but Windows or another OS. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comment if you'd like me to demonstrate furthermore what one could do in the legal bounds with Kali. So if you like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!